Today we're diving into something really intriguing. 5 uncommon tips for building your wealth. Number 1, it's all about defining wealth for yourself. Have you ever thought about what you'd do if you stumbled upon $1 million or even $1 billion? It's not just about the money. You know, most lottery winners are flat broke after 5 years or less. It's about who you'd become once you've acquired the money you so seek. Take a moment. Grab a pen and paper and jot down what wealth means to you. It's a work in progress. You're a work in progress, evolving as you do. You are awesome. Now let's unpack this a bit. Is wealth about friends, possessions, or the freedom to choose? Ever had that feeling of leftover cash at the end of the month? How'd that feel? And are you earning expenses, doing the tango, or marching to a different beat? Okay, let's fast forward. What happens when you do have more money? Do you hold on to it or send it flying out the door? Plus, how much of your financial situation is influenced by external factors versus your own choices? Now, let's be real. Talking about money isn't always comfortable, right? But hey, that discomfort is where the magic happens. Now we're going to move to tip number 2. It's an absolute classic. Save 10% of your earnings every time you receive money. But hold up. Before you start squirreling away those dollars, let's unpack where your money tends to rush off to. Is it toward bills, your stash for more cash fund, or elsewhere? This is all about recognizing and prioritizing your wealth habits. Ever notice how money seems to vanish into thin air before you even lay eyes on it? Asking these questions is like shining a spotlight on your priorities. Who taught you these money rules anyway? And here's a wild thought. What if your money only follows the rules you set for it? Where did those ideas even originate? Now picture this. Putting away that 10% without a concrete plan for spending it. Or is it really about just being present with your cash? No strings attached. Tip number 3, count what you have. Are you more focused on what you have or what's missing? Each moment hands you a choice. Focus on abundance or scarcity. Are you stuck in a seesaw between having and lacking? Here's a head-spinning truth. What you nurture with your attention grows. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Where you sprinkle your focus, that's where the magic happens. And guess what? We pick up these money vibes from our earliest days, often mirroring our parents' financial dances. But here's the kicker. We can rewrite that script. So, my friends, hop into YouTube, soak up some of the new perspectives, and realize we hold the power to shift our focus and create a different money story. It's all about harnessing that focus and setting the stage for a new financial adventure. Tip number 4. Let's talk about carrying cash. Some folks I know barely have $1 in their wallet, while others seem to have a cash stash everywhere they turn. Who do you think feels more financially empowered? You guessed it, the cash carriers. And you can totally join that club too. Start carrying cash with you. At first, you might feel tempted to splurge it all. But here's the trick. It's not about spending. It's about simply having it. Picture this. You're at the mall, cash in hand, eyeing those options and feeling the power of choice. It's not about scarcity. It's about embracing the presence of money, feeling like you have it rather than constantly needing, lacking, or chasing after it. Now, how much cash feels right? How much do you need to begin with? And when does it start feeling like you're swimming in a sea of discomfort? It's like finding that sweet spot, right? Speaking of habits, ever heard of James Clear's Atomic Habits? He talks about transforming habits by changing your identity. What if you could practice being someone who's comfortable handling cash? It's like stepping into a new role. Tip number 5, educate yourself. It's your ticket to financial empowerment. Yes, You're on a quest for knowledge. Deep dive into understanding how money works, both in the world and within yourself. It's kind of like being Sherlock Holmes in your own life movie. What beliefs drive your money actions? Is that true for everyone? What makes the exceptions? Where might you have gotten that from? So let's keep asking those questions. Keep learning about yourself. And remember, your life's not set in stone. It's constantly evolving. It's a masterpiece that changes as you do. All right. Because you've stuck with us this far, we're going to give you a bonus round. Ever stop to ponder your relationship with money? It's like this hidden dance, isn't it? Some folks craving more of it while secretly having a love-hate vibe with it. Ever noticed how some who desire more money are low-key pushing it away? It's like saying, come closer, but nudging it out the door. Sneaky, right? Take a moment to reflect. Do you find yourself in this mix? If you desire more, but there's an underlying dislike for it, that could be the sneaky obstacle blocking your path to financial abundance. Could it be that you've picked up vibes about money being dirty or associating it with negative traits? Perhaps you've absorbed ideas that people with money aren't the greatest. But hey, what if I told you it's okay to open up to the idea that maybe, just maybe, you're not best buddies with money right now? Here's the kicker. Acknowledging this is the first step to rewriting that money love story, your personal story. Because guess what? If you keep brushing this under the rug, it'll keep pulling the strings in your life while you blame the circumstances. So let's shine a light on these feelings about money. Shift the narrative and open the door to a healthier, more positive relationship with those bills and coins and all the stuff in life that piles up on us from time to time. It's all about embracing a new chapter of understanding and rewriting that money script. Thanks for being with us here today on this journey. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.